Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as promised in my last skincare review video, I mentioned that I will be filming an updated skincare routine video for you guys. So here it is. I cannot even remember when was the last time I filmed a skincare routine video, and I would say that, you know, during the past many months that I was away, a lot of things have definitely changed in my routine. Like, I've tried a lot of new products, I've emptied a lot of new products, but I would also say that in the recent months my skincare routine has become a lot more fixed, with a lot of fixed products that I continuously repurchase. So I think right now is a very suitable time for me to share my current skincare routine with you guys. So I think the biggest difference in my current skincare routine versus the previous routines that I've had and shared with you guys on this channel is the shift from focusing on recovering from acne to focusing on anti-aging. So I hope this will shock a lot of people, but I am 30 this year. So since last year, I've already been trying to incorporate more anti-aging products into my routine as my skin gets clearer and clearer as well. But because I still have acne-prone skin, you know, it's my skin type, I do still have products that helps tackle with acne, which you will see later in today's video. So some of you guys have been asking me for an update on my skin's condition and how my skin's been doing. So I think you can tell from my Adulting Diaries vlog, because most of the time I'm barefaced in those vlogs, but I would say that my skin is generally clear. And even though I do still get occasional spots, especially when I'm super stressed or it's that time of the month, because my skin is no longer as sensitive and as dehydrated as it used to be, and also because my skin's barrier is no longer compromised, it heals so much quicker to the point where it just doesn't bother me anymore whenever I get a new spot. Last of all, I feel like my skincare routine has become a lot more minimal, as you'll see later on. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin with my daytime skincare routine. So the very first thing I do is, of course, cleanse my face. So I'm currently rotating between the Neogen Real Fresh Cleansing Stick in green tea and the Kundai CPR pH Balancing Deep Cleansing Foam Cleanser. So I use the Kundai cleansing foam more often because it's a very gentle basic foam cleanser that is suitable to be used on a daily basis. It contains 15% of cica extract and also vitamin B5, so it feels very soothing and doesn't make my skin dehydrated. So I also really like the Neogen cleansing stick, but the reason why I don't use it as often is because it contains bits of tea leaves in it, which provide some sort of physical exfoliation, so I don't really want to use that every single day. Okay, next, if you have been catching up on my Adulting Diaries vlogs, then you know that I have been icing my face after cleansing my face. So I'm not sure if this is considered skincare. It's supposed to have some skincare benefits like reducing inflammation, fine lines, and excessive sebum production, but the reason why I started icing my face is because it supposedly helps reduce stress and anxiety, and then I just really like how it felt. So I have been icing my face every single morning, and I just use this thing that I bought from Shopee for like $7. Next, I'll go in with my holy grail, which is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA. Okay, so all along I have been using the exact same one that I have been talking about for like the longest time ever, since like 2019, I think. Was it 2019? Yeah. So this product is like a toner. It's very watery, so I put it directly onto my palm and I just pat it onto my face. I focus on the more troubled areas like my jawline. But since December 2021, I started using this instead, and this is the Paula's Choice Exfoliate Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Gel Exfoliant. So far, I feel like it works pretty much the same, except this is like a gel version and it comes with a pump. These BHA products are pretty much the key to my clear skin. I use it every single morning, except when I feel like my skin is feeling a little bit dehydrated, then I'll skip it for like a day or two, but in general I use it every single morning. So what BHA does is that it breaks down oils. So it breaks down clogs before they can even surface up as pimples. But the very important thing is that you have to slowly build up your skin's tolerance towards BHA, especially if you are super new to BHA. When I had really bad acne. My skin was super sensitive, so I could only use this once a week. Anything more than that would cause my skin to get super dehydrated and even more sensitive. And then from there, I moved on to 2 times a week until now, where I can use it every single day without experiencing irritation. So when you're using it only once or twice a week, you're probably not gonna see any improvements in your skin, but it is a process that you cannot rush. So once that is absorbed in, I will go in with my moisturizer, and currently I'm using the Olay Regenerist Retinol 24 Night Moisturizer. So I will talk more about this later on because it's also my evening moisturizer. And then finally, I will conclude my daytime skincare routine with my sunscreen. So if you have watched my sunscreen review video, then you'll know that this is the current sunscreen that I'm using, which is the Opu Pure Block Daily Sun Cream. So this sunscreen is okay, but it's not the best. So if you want sunscreen recommendations, you should watch the sunscreen review video. Okay, so let's move on to my evening routine. So the first thing I would do is to cleanse my skin again. So if I have makeup on, I would go in with my makeup remover, which was the Skin Chonsa Cleansing Oil. So I don't have it with me right now, but I just emptied it and I think my mom just threw it away, but I did show it in one of my recent vlogs, so I would probably just put that clip in. And then at this point, I would also sometimes go in with the For Real Luna 3 Plus, which is a facial device. So mine is the purple one, which is for sensitive skin, and the reason why I like to use this product at this stage is because it has these metal things that heats up to help melt away any stubborn makeup or dirt on your face. It also vibrates, and the silicone bristles really does give my skin a deeper cleanse, especially when I have heavy makeup on. Apart from that, this also has microcurrent on the back, and because it's small, it's good to use around delicate and small areas like around your eyes and nose. Personally, I've never used it because I have a separate microcurrent device, but like if you don't want to buy 2 different devices, then this one does have microcurrent. So this also connects to the For Real app, where you'll be able to find like personalized facial massages and etc. I have never used it, but if this is something you're interested in, it is available. So after cleansing, I'll go in with my second holy grail item, and this is also another key product to my clear skin, and it is different. Look at how many I have emptied. I don't know why I never threw these away, but yeah. So the active ingredient in different is 0.1% of adapalene, which is a form of vitamin A, and it mainly helps to reduce inflammation and also reduce clogging by speeding up the cell turnover rate. So I only use like a dot of this product on troubled areas like my jawline and sometimes on my forehead, because it's also a really strong product. Next, I will begin with my microcurrent routine with my For Real Bare. So I have done like a full review on this product, and it's a product that I use almost every single night. But if you haven't watched that review, what it does is that it helps lift your face, so giving your face a more toned look because it's not as saggy. It also helps reduce fine lines, and I really think it works because I do notice that I have less of fine lines around my eyes ever since I started using microcurrent in my routine. So this definitely cannot replace Botox, but for people in their late 20s, I think this is a really great product to have in your routine to prevent further sagging of the skin. Other things that I like about the For Real Bare is that it only takes 3 minutes to complete 1 session of the microcurrent, and it also vibrates, so it's like a facial massager as well. So if you guys didn't know, these 2 products were actually sent to me from For Real, but I wasn't asked or told to mention them in this video. It's just true that I use these products in my routine, and if you guys want to know between these 2 products, I definitely recommend the For Real Bare more. So I used to use the For Real Bare together with my For Real Serum, which was also sent to me, and I really do like it, but it's very expensive. So since I've emptied this, I started using my For Real Bare with my Olay Regenerist Retinol 24 Night Serum instead. Basically, I wanted to start using more retinol in my routine because it's known to be one of the best active ingredients to combat aging, and since this range from Olay is so popular and so highly raved with a ton of positive reviews even from skincare experts, I decided to try it. So looking at the ingredient list, this only contains a little bit of retinol and it mostly uses a weaker form of retinoid, which to be honest, I don't mind because like the price tag is really affordable, and because retinol is also really strong, so a lot of products only contains like 0.3, 0.5 or 1% of retinol. It being weaker also means that I can use it more frequently without experiencing any sort of irritations or dehydration. Lastly, I really like that this is also alcohol, fragrance and oil free, and overall the ingredients are pretty minimal. After which I'll go in with my moisturizer, which is the Olay Regenerist Retinol 24 Night Moisturizer. I don't know why it's called a night moisturizer, to be honest. Like, what is the difference? But anyways, in terms of the ingredients, surprisingly this contains more retinol as compared to the serum, and because this is a moisturizer, obviously it also contains more emollients to help seal in moisture better. So because I have acne prone skin, I love that this is oil free, but at the same time it also has a pretty thick consistency, which really helps keep my skin well moisturized. It doesn't feel heavy though, which is why I also use it during the daytime. Other than that, both serum and moisturizer also contains a good amount of niacinamide, which is the reason why I've stopped using a niacinamide serum. Overall, I really do love this moisturizer. In fact, this is the second tub that I own. This is the first one that I have already emptied. But if you have very oily skin and you really like those gel moisturizers, then this might feel a little bit too thick. And that's it. That is my 30 years old anti-acne, anti-aging skincare routine. So if you're interested in any of the products mentioned in today's video, make sure to open up the description box because I'll link everything there. So with that, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you have any skincare recommendations or holy grail skincare products that you want to share, please feel free to do so in the comments below. And yeah, I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!